Alright, so I'm back and I've... sorry. And we planted our flag, so it's time to go home. Oops, too high. Alright, where's the board? Oh, there's the hatch. Hur-da-dur-da-dur-da-dur. EVA controls on here are kind of annoying as well, especially on these low gravity worlds. Except of course when you're using the jetpack to just fly around. Anyway, it's time to go back up. Let me use me VTOL engines for this part. Extending my landing legs. And now let's shut off these engines, and turn on the nuclear engine. For the burn to orbit. Because we're heading home now. As a side note, also, I don't expect this ship to survive re-entry. I'm gonna revert once this is all done. But you're following the same kind of return mission as you would for the moon. Get on an equatorial orbit and burn for an escape velocity on the front side, like on the side that's facing, like on the side of the moon that's actually facing Kerbin. Burn Hail Mary for prograde and bring that apoapsis up, and you'll decrease your velocity relative to Kerbin and be headed for the surface of Kerbin in no time. So it appears as though we've already gotten into orbit. It doesn't take much around minmus, which is great. Yeah. Oh, nearly. We're actually pretty far out. Hopefully we're on the front side. We are on the front side. We can just make our burn straight for Kerbin right now. It's the brilliance of minmus. Doesn't take much to get back, and that's why some people say it's easier. Is because of how easy it is to escape and land. I would argue the same if the moon wasn't closer and there was less margin for error when encountering it. Oops. This vehicle that I'm using is of course extremely efficient because it's using a nuclear engine, so it can do a lot of stuff before it runs out of fuel. So remember, to get down to the surface again of Kerbin, you are burning prograde in the front side of the planet, or on the front side, around the front side of the planet, because that'll decrease your velocity. You'll be working against the velocity of the planet, and that'll decrease your velocity relative to Kerbin. In a polar orbit, which means we'll be passing over the day side no matter what, which is nice. Alright, again, I don't expect this thing to survive this trip, because its center of lift and everything is off as well. But you're following the same kind of procedures. This doesn't have any parachutes, though. This is a vehicle designed for navigating around in space and nothing else. Back to Kerbin we go. Almost escaped the sphere of influence of minmus. Has a surprisingly large sphere of influence for its size. I would bet that has something to do with the fact that it is much farther away than either of those two, either the moon or Kerbin. So in its local area, it has a larger sphere of influence. Shit, I lost Kerbin. Where'd it go to? Oh, down there. Probably be coming down on it shortly. And back we go. Oh, still in surface velocity mode. That's weird. Switch that over to orbit. Yeah, we're only going 182 meters per second relative to Kerbin's or in our orbit. Don't get in the way, Moon. Don't get in the way, Moon. Don't get in the way, Moon. Too fast. And down we go. There go the solar panels. That was much quicker than I expected, but don't time warp that quickly. And as you can see, this vehicle is tumbling like crazy because the center of lift is off on the wings, so it'll stall the immediate moment it hits an atmosphere and experiences any aerodynamic drag. I designed it this way on purpose. Basically, this vehicle is designed to, with a streamlined, it's designed really streamlined so that I can get through the atmosphere relatively quickly with little drag. And then once that's all done, this vehicle might as well not have wings in the first place, other than to look cool because it's for flying around in space. This is actually for a Duna station that I have. It's a cargo vehicle. I don't know what purpose it would serve aside from looking cool and carrying small cargo, but that works for me. Could like deliver rovers to Ike and just make their stages like, you know how you capture the asteroids in this game, right? You know, you roll up to them and you attach a claw to them and you pull them into orbit. You know, it would work like that. Maybe I could design really low fuel vehicles and... Oh shit. Oh, we skipped. Oh no. We skipped out of the atmosphere. Okay, we gotta stop that. I didn't even notice. Here, let's turn on our other engines as well. Oops, that's the wrong button, of course. Gotta stop that. This thing has more than enough fuel to stop it, so... Surprised at how much fuel it actually has. It's pretty great. So when you're returning, just kind of follow your normal return procedures. Get down to the surface of the planet and use your parachutes once you're going slow enough. Don't do it when you're too fast. Maybe put some air brakes on there so that during re-entry you have a way to slow down aside from engines. VTOL is actually becoming useful due to the fact that it can slow down and adjust my orbit downward as well. I should be falling back soon. I mean we're below orbital velocity and everybody knows what happens when that happens. Alright, almost there, guy. Come on. How's our... Still zoomed on minmus. Oop, going forward. Let's go backwards. Alright, so... Well, shit. Well, we're gonna land on the dark side, but I don't really care because I know the ship's gonna crash. So I'm just gonna let it crash. Almost there. I can almost end this video off. Stop boring everybody with my lack of commentary because I can't think of anything that relates to the tutorial to talk about anymore because I pretty much explained everything. Actually, you know, you've seen how getting back to the surface of the planet is, or once you've escaped your destination, so I think I am just gonna end it off here. Save these Kerbals' lives by the magic of revert flight, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I have no right to ask you to subscribe because of how, but if you found this useful and you're gonna continue to follow this series, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I'm excited for the next one because we're finally going to go over basic aerodynamics, which means we're going to talk about how to build planes. So I'll see you guys in that one.